Hi everyone, welcome to DMs with Vusi. We got a message from Matthew. Matthew says, "Hi Vusi, hope all is good." All is good, Matthew. I am a 16-year-old who is into hip hop. I produce and make music. I'd like to find out what tip can you give me in terms of remodeling myself to be an artist slash business mogul so that I can grow and blow my music. Cool. Yo, Matt, thank you so much, Maji, for sending message. Um, you know, um, you need to understand, Matthew, right now you are at a nice stage in your life. You're probably staying at home. You've got access of internet. You've got access of studio. You're still at school, you know. Um, Focus in your passion, Matthew. Just stay true to the game, and the game will look after you. You know, that's what they say. Stay true to the music, which is your passion, and your music will look after you. And at the same time, look for mentors out there, you know. Look for the guys like Russell Simmons, read about them, Jay-Z, how Jay-Z became an independent artist and how you blow up, and at the same time without having a record deal, and inculcate some of those stories or those ideas into your music as a business, because you need to understand, Matthew, what you're doing, it's very powerful. It's very powerful. You look at NBA and Nike and hip hop. When you think of a sneaker, NBA or Jordan, you think of a hip hop head, and you think of a cap, and you think of, clothing label. Why? Because they're trying to penetrate into the culture of music. Nike, for it to sign a deal with Jordan or to have, Jordan sneakers, being and having Drake as an ambassador of it, because they're they want that market of Drake, that music, because of the culture, his fans, So stay true to your game, build your own fans, be on SoundCloud, be on different podcasts, record yourself as you're pushing that music, on your camera. It doesn't have to be a top class phone, just record, put your music out there, put your videos out there, put your SoundCloud out there. Because at the end of the day, Matthew, when you have those followers, you can bargain. You can bargain with brands. Instead of just being an ambassador like what a lot of rappers are doing, you can have an equity. Just like Beyonce, she wanted to be an equity. Instead of Uber paying Beyonce 23 million, she opted to have equity on Uber. And right now, if you go and look at her shares on Uber, they're amazing. You know why? Because Uber, they wanted that followers, that demographic, that culture that Beyonce brings, But Beyonce, she's an artist, So model your passion around that and have a following, and make sure you engage with your followers so that you don't just produce music, so that you become a brand and you can push your own products. You can push your own sneakers. You can push, you can be the next Michael Jordan. Not Michael Jordan, but you can be yourself, because at the end of the day, Michael Jordan, he's an ambassador of Nike in a way, as much as Jordan is a joint venture with Nike, But push your own brand, because you've got people that love you. You've got people that are willing to buy what you are bringing. I hope this added value to you, Matthew. And you're young, bro. Keep crushing it. Keep doing it. Put your music out there and understand who you are and where you come from. A lot of artists, they forget who they are and where they come from. You look at Josie. Josie was the most booming hip-hop artist or hip-hop group in our country. Why? Because they were taking Iskatamia songs and turning them into hip-hop, I remember this song by Mahlatin, you know, it used to have this tune, you know, it was going, Wachulu mama, isalugazi, sichobite serena, katebesu, sichoba nabafana, watano mame. And, you know, they push those songs into their own trap, into their own culture, into hip hop, and they blew. So look at where you're coming from and use your history where you're coming from and infuse that history in your beats so that you can be unique in your hip hop. You're not like anyone else. Whether it's a trap, have a bit of bongo there, you know, that has a bit of difference. That makes you to be different than any other artist, you know, so that you can build authentic followers and your music can pop. I hope this added value to you, Matthew. Thank you so much for sliding your DM on our social platforms.